Mic test. suits. You may be seated. It's amazing. We practiced that twice earlier today, and it came out perfect with the last person walking up to sit down when they were done. I knew this evening it would get a little quicker for these students. Well, good evening and welcome parents, family members, extended family members, and community members to the 103rd Annual Commencement Exercises of Sebeka High School, honoring the graduating class of 2023. We appreciate your attendance this evening as you continue to show your support for these graduates seated in front of us this evening. Graduation commencement is a time to celebrate the culmination of 13 years of education and all the successes and accomplishments these young men and women have achieved over their years attending Sebeka School. The class of 2023 has been through a lot of educational changes that have interrupted their traditional high school experience starting back in the spring of 2020. I have found change can be difficult, although in my experiences, students always adapt and adjust to change much better than we do as adults. To give them credit, the class of 2023 have provided us with an excellent example of adjusting to changing circumstances, adapting to different educational platforms, and getting through challenging times. They have done it well and now have a great foundation for many changes that will take place in the future of their lives. I am proud of each and every one of you, and I know your teachers, coaches, and advisors are proud of you and your accomplishments. Your parents are proud of you as they have done their best to prepare you for your next step in life. Tonight, you will receive your diplomas, and now it is your responsibility to build upon what you have learned. You need to work to the best of your ability, and your future success will be our school's success, our community's success, our state's success, and our nation's success. To the parents of graduates, I would ask each of you to please stand. I would ask grandparents to please stand. Stay standing. Grandparents, please stand. Extended family members, please stand. They are all here to support you. Look closely because they've had an awful lot of impact in your lives. Thank you. You may be seated. I thank you for giving us the opportunity to work with these students, teaching them, as I said earlier, coaching them, advising them, and making memories that will last for many years into the future. We have been fortunate to have had the opportunity to work with this great group of future leaders. Graduates, always remember this. Your parents have invested a tremendous amount of time, lots of energy. They have been supportive. They have been understanding. They have worked through the good and the bad times. They have provided a roof over your heads, provided food to support your growth, and they have provided a lot of financial resources to help provide for each of you over the years. Now, I believe you graduates all took econ class this year, correct? And I would guess that there was a chapter in your econ that talked about investments, right? Now it's your job to give that return on investments that your parents have put into you, okay? From this time on, graduates, it is your responsibility to make sure all those dividends that be paid out are productive and positive results for all the investments your parents have made throughout your years. As the superintendent of Sebeka School District, I am proud to congratulate and wish the best to the class of 2023.
Okay, good evening. Our next up is we are going to honor our honor students. So to be an honor student, you have to have a cumulative GPA of 3.5 through their high school career. And this year we had 18 students, so that's awesome. All right, so when I say your name, you'll come up and receive your medal. Rainey Byman. Christopher Dufault. Eva Erickson. Avery Heyman. Kendra Hutta. Mackenzie Kushel. Macy Lake. Juliana Lilquist. Otto Matson. Elise Ness. Jacob Pauley. Mandy Kwasnick. Abby Rathke. Daphne Rathke. Ashton Reif. Nicholas Stein. Autumn Teichen. And Anna Vargo. All right, and those are our honor students. So before I announce our first speaker, I want to thank Mrs. Lake for this suggestion. She said that every time we have a graduation, I just say a name and no one knows who the person is. So I asked the 4 ladies who are giving speeches, I asked them, okay, what do you want me to tell them? And all of them said nothing. So I kind of just said, all right, we'll just kind of give the general information. So our first speaker is Ava Erickson. She's ranked 3rd in her class and is planning on going to the University of Mary Bismarck, and she plans on majoring in nursing.
Thank you, Mrs. Westberg. At the start of 9th grade, everyone told me to enjoy high school because it goes by fast. And I hate to say it, but they were right. We woke up one morning and suddenly we were the scary seniors that we were once scared of. Suddenly, there was a countdown of the days we had left at Sebeka High School. And even though it felt like this day would never come, here we are. We are now saying goodbye to the place where a lot of us spent the past 13 years, not only learning, but growing up, making memories, and building friendships that will last a lifetime. When we walked into the first day of kindergarten, most of us had no idea that this building would be the place where we would grow into the people we are today. The teachers, staff, and community that have made Sebeka what it is have encouraged us to be ourselves and to be proud of who we are. As we have grown up, we have been shown what it looks like to have good character and what it means to be a good person. Growing up comes with a lot of opportunities to make memories, and our class definitely has some memorable experiences. Being an overly competitive class, we will always remember defeating all of the other classes 2 years in a row during Fall Festival Week. We will remember the countless board games that were played this year, and we will remember the many conversations had in the senior corner. The memories that we have made have brought us closer together and built friendships that have shaped who we are today. As John Rohr once said, we become an average of the 5 people we spend the most time with, so choose wisely. We have spent a lot of time together over the years, and I think that we have all learned something valuable from each other. We have been together through countless deadlines, projects, and tests, and now we can say that we have graduated together. After tonight, we will no longer be a student at Sebeka School. Suddenly, we won't be participating in one of Mr. Adams' interesting class discussions. We won't be trying to talk Mr. Huckerty out of another math lecture. And we won't be hearing any more of Mr. K's hunting stories. I would like to thank all of the teachers, staff, and parents who have helped us get to this point. I know I can speak for our whole class in saying that we are truly grateful for all of your support. We will be starting the next chapter of our lives and pursuing whatever goals we have planned. It is important to remember to stay true to who you are and to remember the people who have helped you get to where you are today. You will not remember the grade you got on that one history test or the 10-page essay you had to write for English. What you will remember are the people you sat by and the way they treated you and those around them. I would like to end with a quote by St. Francis de Sales: "Be who you are and be that well." Thank you.
Okay, our next honor speaker is Daphne Rathke. She is ranked second in her class and is planning on attending Minnesota State University Moorhead, majoring in biology. And then she plans on going to dental school to specialize as an orthodontist.
How are you all? Why do I ask? Because I care. Dan Doyle. Some of you may have thought that I was just asking how you are, but really, this is a phrase that most students here at Sebeka have heard before. It's the little things like this that will make me miss high school and the community that Sebeka School has brought to me. Sebeka School has given us a chance to receive an education in a place where the teachers know us and we know them. It has given us a place where we know all of our classmates' names. We have spent the last several years growing up together while going on field trips, being way too competitive at anything we do, and experiencing what it's like to gain a new student in our grade almost every year. We are one of the biggest classes to graduate from Sebeka in a long time, and we have not let that stop us from doing anything. As we have pushed our way through our senior year that is filled with way too many deadlines and important decisions, we have still found ways to make it one of our best years. We have soaked up every little bit that we could of our last year of being involved in different organizations, sports teams, or just being involved in any way we could. Now, we are preparing to join the real world and separate into many different directions. And as we are all getting ready to move on to our next direction, our new adventures, I say we push off our responsibilities and procrastinate one more time, just like we have been all year, and make our last summer together as the class of 2023 a fun one. Thank you.
a voice inside my head saying, you'll never reach every step I'm taking, every move I make feels lost with no direction. Faith is shaking, but I gotta keep trying, gotta keep my head held high. There's always gonna be another mountain, I'm always gonna wanna make it move, always gonna be an uphill battle, sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there, ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb, the struggles I'm facing, the chances I'm taking, sometimes might knock me down, but no, I'm not breaking. I may not know it, but these are the moments I'm gonna remember most. wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb.
Our next honors address is Macy Lake. She is ranked first in her class and is planning on attending South Dakota State University, majored in biology and then pre-physician assistants.
Thank you, Mrs. Westberg. It is my honor to be giving this commencement address for the graduating class of 2023. Many of you here today have probably wondered, does she talk or why is she so quiet? Well, buckle up because I've been saving up all my words for this speech. I hope you all put your phones in the pocket when you enter the gym because no matter how boring my 1-hour speech is, you will get detention for being on them. Now on a more serious note, I did a little research and I came across a quote from Greek philosopher Heraclitus. He said, "Change is the only constant in life." As seniors, we are about to embark on the biggest change of our lives. We are going to leave these walls and enter the big scary world. But before we do, let's reminisce. Since day one, our class has caused both the teachers and the school to have to make constant changes. We were so large that we had to be split into 3 different classrooms in elementary, which was an issue because then teachers had to be moved around to accommodate us. In 6th grade, we decided to change the rules on the bus to the 6th grade trip. Boys and girls were not allowed to sit together, so instead, couples that were dating decided to sit underneath the bus seats. We always came together as a class to try and get the teachers to change topics during school. We even went as far as planning a fake wedding for Elise and Wyatt during the science class in 9th grade. I was supposed to be a bridesmaid, but I was unfortunately gone that day. Our class caused so many changes that they made us go online for a while. Our 10th grade year was a tough year. Being online part of the time and wearing masks when we finally got to come back to school made it harder to stay united as a class. Nevertheless, we bounced back our junior year by beating the seniors at everything possible. Even this year, which was filled with many due dates, a lot of stress, and many laughs, we persevered and made time to have fun as a class. All of these moments have prepared us for the biggest change of our lives. Hopefully, the memories we made along the way will leave lasting impressions on each of us. Change will be constant for each of us from now until the end of time. Our class is now ready to go out into the world and embrace the changes ahead. Obviously, I lied in the beginning, and that wasn't an hour long. I would never do that to you guys. I have now said all that I need to say, so we can continue on with graduation. Thank you.
Thank you, Eva, Daphne, and Macy. I call your attention to the insert that is included in your graduation program this evening. Listed are a number of local scholarships the class of 2023 has received when they attend a 4-year university and/or a 2-year college or technical school. As requested by several of the scholarship sponsors, recognition is publicly announced during graduation. The Margaret E. Wise Memorial Scholarship, this year's award's recipient is Anna Vargo. The Lorraine Tangen Memorial Scholarship, this year's recipient is Eva Erickson. The Richard W. Hinders Memorial Scholarship, this year's recipients are Daphne Rathke and Jacob Pauley. The Al Erickson Memorial Scholarship, this year, the students chosen for scholarships this year are Macy Lake, Juliana Lilquist, Levi Stevens, and Hank Tellers. The Linda Smith Memorial Scholarship goes to Juliana Lilquist and Otto Matson. Nearly $53,000 in local scholarships are being awarded to the class of 2023. These scholarships are supported by many local individuals and families that will help many of these students reduce their overall cost for continuing their education beyond high school. Many students in the class of 2023 have completed college credits, altogether totaling 762 college credits paid for by Sebeka School District, attending online college classes, some are PSEO, and others college and high schools. This year, 28 of the students seated in front of us were receiving college and technical college credits. This opportunity has provided an overall savings toward tuition and books of $160,000 plus. 17 students have completed at least 1 year of college, and 1 student will receive a certificate from Alexandria Tech. What an amazing and outstanding opportunity for our students attending Sebeka High School. To all of the individuals out there this evening, families and organizations that have given, we thank you for your generosity and your continued financial support to our students for scholarships. It is truly appreciated. The future plans of this class of 2023, 7 of the students sitting in front of us this evening are going to go on to a 4-year university in Minnesota. 6 students will be attending a 4-year university out of state. We have 1 student that will be attending college outside of the country in Finland. 19 students plan to attend a 2-year technical or community college. 10 students plan to work and may further their education later, and 2 students will be serving in the United States military. The time has come. Members of the School Board of Education, parents, and family members, by the authority vested to me as the superintendent of Sebeka School District by the state of Minnesota and Sebeka's Board of Education, I do hereby present the class of 2023 for their diplomas. Members seated in front of us as the class of 2023 have met and or exceeded the requirements for graduation as established by Sebeka School District and the Minnesota Department of Education. These students, as members of the class of 2023, are now eligible to receive their high school diplomas. School Board President Eric Nelson, School Board members Charles Funk, Joanne Olson, Nate Erickson, Rodney Hutton, Kayla Frame, and Sherry Kangas. It is my privilege and an honor to have each of you in attendance this evening to hand out the diplomas and congratulate the class of 2023. Principal Westberg, please come forward to announce the names of students from the 103rd graduating class from Sebeka High School.
Okay, this is what we've been waiting for. Kelly Jo Black. Kirsten Lynn Black. Rainey Marion Byman. Jacob Dwight Brandel Carlson. Haley Rose Chapman. Brody Gus Connor. Kyler James Derrick. Christopher Matthew Default. Eva Louise Erickson. Dylan Thomas Ewert. Riley Page Geyser. Avery Margaret Heyman. Alexander Harley Hensel. Kendra Aaron Hutta. Victor Joseph Hutta. Dominic Alexander Huttinen. Scott Vernon Huttinen. Corey Scott Kangas. Mackenzie May Cushel. Macy Jalen Lake. Juliana Joe Loquist. Xander Wade Lincoln. Otto Oscar Matson. Kobe Clark Meach. Grace Ann Meach. Kayala Andrew Mika. Elise Lynn Ness. Colin Matthew Olson. Wyatt Spencer Olson. Jacob Jeffrey Polly. Nicholas Orion Knight Picker. Jacob Alexander Pudica. Mandy Marine Kwasnick. Abby Jean Rathke. Daphne Lorraine Rathke. Ashton James Rife. Zoe Ray Rattari. William Scott Rogers. Rosalind Elizabeth Rohrer. Courtney Luann Siltala. Gage David Scarrow. Cameron Wayne Smith. Levi Joseph Stevens. Nicholas Levi Stein. Autumn Trula Tyken. Hank Hubert Tellers. Janica Jolie Van Aurkirk. Anna K. Vargo. Liza Kozervanidze. And Constance Lulavi. All right, congratulations, class of 2023. While our band seniors get back to their spots, I want to thank our choir and our band for playing for us tonight. And Anna, could you come on down and help me with something? I'm going a little off script right now. I thought I forgot about it, and then I realized this is actually perfect because Anna's going to speak next. And then if Mr. Nelson can come on up here too. I'm going to try to do this without getting emotional. For the past 19 years, our superintendent, Dave Feldheim, has been our superintendent of our school. He was telling me today that when he started here, our seniors were not quite born yet. So just kind of something to put in perspective. He has been here for every year of your high school or your school career. And I just want to take a moment to thank him for all his years of service for Sebeka School. He has done a lot for us. He helped pass a referendum to build this beautiful facility. And so, on behalf of the student body, the school board, and the staff, we want to present Mr. Feldheim with a certificate, and thank you. Okay, now back on. Okay, Anna is the class president, and she has been a member of the student council since 8th grade. She plans on attending, in my opinion, the best university in the entire world, the University of North Dakota, and she is going to major in human resource management.
We grew up with 2023 engraved in our minds, a reminder of our adolescence and a countdown of our childhood. That's so far away, we'd say, until we're 18 years old, reminiscing about the days of innocence and happiness. Congratulations to all of you for reaching this milestone. We always dreamed of this day, but just never knew when it would happen. At this time, I would like to thank all the people in my life who pushed me to this moment, my friends, family, and faculty. Thank you for being the lights in our lives that pushed us forward, not backwards. We won't be sitting in a classroom with the people we have for the last 13 years. We won't ask to borrow a pencil or spare a piece of gum. We won't share how long we were up working on that assignment we swore we'd never finish, or complain about the exam we thought we all failed. Just a few minutes ago, we walked across the stage and crossed a bridge we were never quite sure we would reach. In a few months, we will travel to new places. Oh God. No. New places we have never known. It feels like just a few short years ago, we begged our parents and selves to grow up. We all believed our youth was something to escape. We mistook a safety net for a lack of freedom. But maybe growing up isn't about big changes, but instead about the small ones we left behind. We used to run down the hallways and were so afraid to knock on the faculty doors. We used to have jamming sessions in the senior corner and were fighting for petty reasons. But that's high school, the most memorable, exciting, happiest, and unforgettable part of a student's life. I hope the ground remembers our footprints. I hope the four walls of the classroom echo our voices. I hope the cafeteria recognizes our faces. And I hope the school never forgets, because we stood here once, a history, a past, a memory. And just like that, everything changes. We turn our tassels, the gym filled with diplomas and graduation gowns. We've been here for years, and it's crazy to think that we won't be coming back next year. We won't be seeing each other every day like we're used to. We're all going our separate ways and figuring out life. We might keep in touch or we might not. No one really knows. But that's life. It's full of change and we don't know what's to come. But we can make best of what it is and accept things are changing now. Congratulations, class of 2023. We made it.
Thank you, Anna. This is probably one of my favorite parts of graduation. Students, I ask you all to please stand at this time. Traditionally, moving the tassel at graduation is called turning the tassel or the turning of the tassel ceremony. It symbolizes one's transition from candidate to graduate. Standard protocol in the United States dictates that the tassel be worn on the right side of the mortarboard at commencement, and then at the conclusion of the ceremony, move to the left side. At this time, I ask members of the class of 2023 to move your tassel from your right side to your left side. You have now completed your final responsibility as a student and are now considered alumnus of Sebeka High School. On behalf of the entire school community, we wish each of you the best in your futures beyond high school. There will be a congratulatory line opportunity for all of you to congratulate the students outside in front of the building, and I believe there is a parade that is going down the main street a little bit later after the ceremony. I thank all of you for attending. I thank you for the opportunity to work here. And this evening's graduation commencement class, the class of 2023, best of luck in your futures and your careers. Congratulations.